Okay, so we live right now, Brie.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. All right. You're so goofy. Okay, so you want to introduce, well, you're older, so you should introduce yourself first.
Whatever. But I thought you were gonna start with saying,
No, we gotta introduce ourselves first because like
Okay.
they're asking like how long have you guys been friends? And then it goes into like
Okay.
why do you want to do
As you
this?
can see, my name is let me click on me. Okay. My name is Michelle. Am I going the right way?
Yep, no. Yeah,
Anyway, my name is Michelle, and I just turned 36 on December 28th.
yes, happy birthday.
This is my cousin Brie. Say hi,
Hello.
Brie.
Hi, Heather.
And we've known each
I'm
other
31.
I've known her all of I've known her all of her life.
Yes.
And I currently live in New York City.
Yes.
But I'm originally from Rochester, New York, and so is Brie. Brie,
Yep.
you're up.
Yep. So I'm Brie. It's Brienne. I'm 31 years old, and I just moved to Ohio from Atlanta, but I'm originally also from Rochester, New York, and I've known Michelle all my life. So when I came along, everybody was so happy. Like I completed the circle for the first cousins. I did. Like
the circle of what?
Of the first cousins. Like your mom.
Oh, because you're the baby, right?
Right. And when my mom, because I'm the youngest. So when after I came,
okay.
It was completed.
Yeah, well, actually, Tanisha came after.
Oh yeah, but after that we were.
yeah.
That's another show.
right, exactly. Right now. Anyway.
Yeah, so I've known Michelle all of my 31 years. So, Michelle, talk about what you do. Like, what do you do for work? Or it says, do you do comedy?
No, I don't do comedy. But actually, Kevin, my boyfriend, you haven't met him
Really?
yet, but anyway,
Yeah.
he said I should do some like stand-up comedy. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
you should.
I don't know. But anyway, I'm a teacher, and I've been teaching a total about let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, like in different settings.
What do you teach? Not math.
Whatever. I teach ESL. So I went to South Korea for a year, and then that's what sparked me to become an ESL teacher. So I teach kids whose first language is not English. And it's amazing because I meet so many different people from different culture backgrounds, and it's amazing to see their progression and over throughout the time that you teach them. So that's what I do.
Mm-hmm. And me as well. I'm an English teacher. I started when I was in 2008. I was a flight attendant, international flight attendant, and a lot of people in different countries were like, "Oh, can you help me with my English? I want to come to America." So I just made a career out of it when I came back to the States and I was done with being a flight attendant. I was like, okay, let me see what I could do. And I just turned the hobby into a career. So we're both ESL teachers, and we're for like grammar, when someone is talking to you, you're just like, ooh, could I, help you with your pronunciation and grammar? But, that's just our lifestyle. So we definitely have done a lot of traveling. So that is what we do. And we're not comedians, but when we get together, like Michelle says this perfectly, like, when we get together, what do people say? Like, how, like, when we were in California over the summer, and you were like, people can't handle us, like, because we're energetic, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, it says describe each other. So you have to describe me, and I have to describe you.
Okay. Let's go. Okay.
Remember, this is an audition. This is casting.
Right. I know. We're gonna keep it clean. Brie. Brie is this crazy cuckoo cousin that I love to be around with because she is down to do whatever. Oh my God, there's this one time
No,
when we
don't
were in Puerto Rico.
What?
We were in Puerto Rico with my other sisters, you know, because she's the only girl in her family. Well, in her siblings, with her siblings. And so anyway, so we Bree's down for whatever. So I dared her. While we were in Puerto Rico, we were at this bar, and I dared her to
oh my God. Yeah.
go outside when it was time for us to leave and carry the sign that was out there. You know how they have those signs outside. And anyway, so she was this big old sign, and I told her to drag it all the way to the corner. And I got all this on tape. It was hilarious. And so so she's dragging it, like we're all trying to like get away from her, but I'm like recording it. So she's dragging it. She drags it halfway, and I'm like, "No, Brie, you got to drag it all the way to the corner."
So what happened?
So she's dragging it all the way to the corner, and then the waitress comes outside, and she's like not happy at all, and she starts to like, and Brie just drops the sign. And the lady takes it back, and she starts dragging it back to the bar. It is hilarious. I wish I could show you right now, but
where's the video? Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it, definitely. I watch it all the time, and it's just like, oh my God, Brie is just so funny, and she's so good person, and she's beautiful, as you can see, and she's definitely educated, and she's motivated. So she motivates me, but I really enjoy being with her because she makes the life of the party, and she's just hilarious. Oh yeah, and she's like, she don't care about nothing. She don't care about embarrassing herself. She's just this funny, cool girl. So I enjoy being with her.
Yes, and the same for you know, my cousin. We're like birds of a feather flock together. Like we click, and like, you know, sometimes we don't agree with each other, but what I love so much about Michelle is like we don't agree all the time, and we'll say it like, well, we don't agree with you. But okay, so what? You know, like,
right, yeah.
Like, okay, you don't agree with me. Like a lot of people get their feelings hurt. They would just be like, well, you're not my friend anymore. But we just are like, no one agrees with everyone, you know, so the fact that we could just come together and just make light of everything, and just also that we're teachers, so we articulate ourselves together. She's very smart. Michelle is beautiful, of course. So I think she will have a great face for TV, of course. She's funny, and when we play our games, is, you know, every time we get together, it's a game. It's called Dare or Dare. It's no truth. It's just you have no choice, but you have to do it. And Michelle has been the only one who's done all of my dares. Like she don't say, no, I'm not gonna do it. She actually does them all. And I will not tell you half of those dares that she has done.
Oh my God, crazy. She goes with the craziest dares, like, yes, just be ready and prepared to do something crazy.
Yes, they're but nutty.
Yeah.
But Michelle, she's funny. She's down for everything. Like when we travel. Well, you're really my only traveling partner. Like I don't have a lot of friends or family members. Yeah, I don't have a lot of people in my circle that's like, yeah, let's go. So every time I have these crazy ideas, I call Michelle. Like, you know, like this is the crazy. 2 years ago, I called Michelle, and she was driving and I was driving, and I was like, Michelle, I got this crazy idea. We need to be on TV, and we're going to create our own show. And the show is going to be with 2 women are going to travel the world and go to different cultures, and we're going to experience their culture, because everyone always comes to us and we're teaching them American customs, but we're going to go to their country and experience their customs and culture. I said this 2 years ago. So when I seen this on my email, I was like, this is perfect for us. We're going to be traveling. We know how to articulate ourselves. We're funny. This is perfect for us. This is crazy, because it was like, what, a year later when I hit you up about like, okay, come on, we really need to do this. And then today I was like, well, a week ago, I was like, come on, Michelle, we really got to do this. And when Heather emailed me, I was like, yep, this is it. This is for us. So it was crazy because I said this 2 years ago that we need to do a show where we're just traveling, but we're going to be experiencing other customs.
And the food, because I love food so much.
Yes, she
and
does.
I think you do
She's
too.
greedy. Yeah. But that's crazy. Like, you don't even gain weight. Yeah.
Well, I have been lately, but anyway.
Well, it looks good on you.
Oh, thanks.
Where'd you gain it at? In the
my ass, you know, my thighs. You know, grandma got them thighs.
Yeah, those thighs. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that.
Right. But yes, I you know, the reason why I really wanted to do this is, like you said, because we love cultures. I love finding out about a different culture, learning about their customs, learning about their food, learning about their traditions. And I accept all things. Like I always say, I want to be Anthony Bourdain, right?
Yeah, Bourdain. Mm-hmm.
Wrong, but I would love to be him because he will be.
He has the perfect job.
Do anything and eat anything, and sometimes it's not even cooked. And it's like,
but that's me. Used to that being in Korea.
Yeah, when I went to Japan, it was like they had the craziest foods on a stick, and it was just like, wow, like ants and bugs and stuff like that. I was like, oh wow. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do that and take that, and so I'm just really thrilled about this, and I hope we get picked.
I know, yeah. And then another thing also, like, let's be honest, when you turn on the TV, like women of color, it is very scarce. Like you don't see a lot of women of color. So definitely to be traveling, you know, and being seen in a different aspect. And that's a whole nother, you know, market right there. Like seeing women of color traveling, and, you know, you're pulling different genres now when you do that. So I know that this will be really good for us. And like when you travel, Michelle, talk about when you went to Colombia.
Oh my God. Oh, that was the best.
And then did you go with someone?
No, I went by myself.
She's very adventurous.
You know, I'm a teacher, and so usually my schedule, because I work for the Department of Education in New York City, and so we have different breaks than everyone else, and no one was available. So, you know, I said, whatever, I'm just going to go by myself. And my friend, Colleen, she was like, you know what, we had talked about going to Colombia before, and we just never did it. So I was like, I'm going to go. And I went by myself. And the only thing I had was 2 nights at a hostel. Now that I was afraid of because of the movie, but I did it anyway. And it was the best trip of my life. And while I was there, I went from city to city, meeting new people. And it was great staying in the hostel because I learned about where to go from the people that I met in the hostel. And it was just the best trip ever. Nothing was planned except I just knew I was going to Cartagena to start. And then from there, it was just like, whatever, I'm down to do whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't afraid. It was just amazing. The best trip ever.
Yeah. And that's how I am when I travel too. Like, I don't like to really have a schedule, but I like to see like museums. I want to be a part of their culture. And I really don't like hanging out with like tours and stuff. I'd rather find a local and them tell me like where to go and how to go, you know, how about to get it, like take a public transportation. Right. I don't even like renting cars. Right. You know, like take a bus, you know, get in the root of things. So yeah. And so I'm excited because I know that you will be willing to do anything, you know, like different types of traveling, hiking, and, you know, just being adventurous and stuff like that. So which one would you do? Which one do you prefer? Planes, trains, or automobiles?
Or both? It depends. Plane because I want to get to wherever I'm going a lot quicker, especially if it's like a long distance, like Korea. Obviously, you got to take the plane.
Right. Yeah.
Colombia, you know, crossing the seas, you need a plane. And I don't mind taking a 14-hour plane ride because I had to do that to go to Korea. But I also like driving too. I'm big on driving, and so it would be so cool to drive across country, and that would be a cool trip too. Filming it and stopping at different locations, like, you know, like Nicole and what was the other girl's name?
Richie. Yeah,
Nicole Richie, and what was the
Paris.
And Paris. You know how they did something like that?
Yeah, that was.
I could see us doing stuff like that. So I don't mind that. Like, I'm down to travel however.
Yeah, I'm the same way. As long as I get there, get to the destination, and being, like you said, spontaneous. So however you need to get there, get there.
Yeah.
Where is one place that you want to visit?
I guess I'll still say, I mean, I've been to Africa, but I feel like I didn't really experience the way I wanted to. And I've only been to South Africa, so I want to say like Egypt. I want to go there. I would love to go to Nigeria.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the Ivory Coast.
Oh yes, yes.
So I mean, like, Africa is definitely a continent that I want to hit. I also want to go to Australia. I've never been to Europe, so I love to go to Europe. I mean, there's so many places I haven't been to. So I mean, it's endless.
I know it is,
because you've been to a lot of places. So
yeah, but I've never been to Israel. Like, I would like to go to Israel, and I have to tell you, this just happened like 2 days ago. I was talking to my Jewish friend, and I was like, well, I was telling him, like, I really want to go to Israel because I want to get in the Jordan River. And he was like, oh yes, you Christians. To us, it was, he was like, you Christians. He was like, to us, it was just a swimming pool, but to other Christians, that's where you Christians get baptized. And I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
It was just a swimming pool, I was like, I still want to go.
Like, I know, me too.
Yeah.
And don't they say in Israel is like the place where Muslims and Christians and the Jews, they all meet, and they have like mosques and churches and temples that they pray at all in one area.
Right. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
I do. Yeah, I do want to go. So like, I think we hit on, like, how would we describe each other as travel partners? We touched based on that.
Yeah,
right?
we did. Yeah, we definitely did.
Okay. If while traveling you got deserted on an island, what's the one possession you would want with you, or the one person you would want? Well, of course we would want each other. Right. I think we're smart enough to be stranded on an island that we can survive.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Do you know somebody that you will be able to survive with on an island? Who do you know?
No, I think we could figure it out, but it may take some time. But we'll definitely figure it out.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
I remember. I mean, I'm not gonna go into details, but the California trip.
You go out there and get your octopus.
But no, I'm just saying. Remember that California trip when we was in your brother's house? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We find ways to make stuff happen. So
yes.
Okay. We become very creative.
Rewind. Okay, so what is one thing you would want? A frying pan.
What?
A frying pan. Like, if you're stranded on an island, a frying pan or a net. Because a frying pan, you could boil water.
Yeah, or a net. You said a frying pan or a net?
Yes.
A net.
Where you could get like shrimps and food.
I'd rather get a net.
Okay. But so you got to start fire and stuff?
Well, the frying pan, you still need fire to
start
it. So I would say I would want to get a net. That's an endless amount of fish, and I don't have to get in the water too deep to try to catch it.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
that's true. Yeah.
I would definitely want a net. The frying pan, I mean, you still have to, I don't know, I think it'll be easier to create some type of surface to cook on than to
right. Yeah, because you could just, if you have sticks, you could just put the fish like through this, like you can use the stick and just put the fish through it. And then
but that's very hard. You know how fast they swim?
I know. That's why the net.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The net.
Okay, but if we're stranded together, we get two things. You
get okay. Okay, I got it. You know, I'm a little slow sometimes, but yeah, I got it. Okay. But
okay,
yeah.
How long have we been on here? Because I don't think anybody.
It doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't.
Want to stop it now? Did we answer all the questions?
Yes. What makes you both such good friends? We touched about that. We're cousins. We don't have a choice. What is the funniest thing about each other? We talked about that. What kinds of experiences are you looking for when you travel? And we talked about that.
Yeah,
We really want,
we want to be with the locals and experience the true culture.
Yep. Do you have a specific approach to travel? Could it be budget friendly? I mean, we're both poor, so of course it's always budget friendly, but we make it happen.
Right.
Time restraints, no. Goal oriented, like we said, we want to hit up museums. You know, we like to see cultured things. Relaxing travel versus culture filled. Of course, culture filled. Yeah, we talked about all of it. Yeah, so. You know, this is us. This is how we are together all the time. If you ask family and friends, they will say, yeah, this is them. So
pick us, Heather. Pick us.
Yes, I think we will make a really good, fun-filled, educated show. What if they're like, we're not looking for education?
Well, we can be both. I think education is always available, or is presenting itself through, especially a traveling show. Education is always there.
Yeah, this is what we do. We do this. Yeah. So
we do this. Okay.
Okay.
We're signing off, Heather. It was great. I hope you pick us.
Yes, I do too. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.